As I was saying, all of a sudden, all these racist and anti-racist protest groups pop up out of the blue, out of nowhere. Racism could have been taken care of way back in the 60s, way back in the 30s and the 40s, way back as soon as slavery was over. A person's quality of life and how you view them shouldn't be based on the color of their skin. So before you take that to where you're about to go, first off, there's an asshole in every ethnicity. I should know. I'm one of those assholes. But I'm an honest asshole. That's why people like me. But I don't have any friends because I'm an honest asshole. That's why people don't like me. So, what does that put me in? That puts me in the clusterfuck conundrum group. Now, the thing is, I'm honest enough to say shit that I think need to be said. I have to bite my tongue often because some people can't handle the truth. But the matter of the fact is that, you know, for every racist black person, there's a racist white person. For every racist black and white person, there's a racist Asian person. Now, you can't look at a person eye to eye and say, you're fucking racist. And sometimes people make racist statements, but they're not racist at all. It happens. Trust me. Bill Maher's still reaping that. Shout out to Bill Maher. But the thing is, sometimes you make a racist statement and don't even know it's a racist statement. You really don't. Because some people are just that blind to the fact of what is a racist statement and what is not. So, here's my thing. If we stop raising little racists, there won't be any racists. It's not that difficult. No. If your kid hears another kid say somebody of a different ethnicity is the N word or the C word or the H word, and let me be specific on that. The N word nigger, the H word honky, the C word chink. Alright? Or the G word gook. Or the S word slope. Or the W word wetback. You need to correct your kid. Right in the mouth. Because those are things that are hurtful and should not be said by anyone for any reason whatsoever. See, like I said in the other two videos, the very first racist motherfucker, he is rolling in his grave, doubled over with his legs, bent over, and he's laughing at every last fucking one of us. Because he started it. We don't know who he is. We can't Google him. Yeah, you might be able to Google him. I don't know. Because who actually takes the time to look up who was the first racist? Can you pinpoint the first racist? Well, to be honest with you, without a time machine, I don't really think that's possible. And if there is a time machine, why don't you guys go back and find that guy and then punch him in the mouth? Just for me. In fact, while you're punching him in the mouth, kick him in the balls with the tip of my boot. Now, you have to understand something. In America and Canada and South America, we're basically surrounded because the world is circular. So if you go far enough east, you hit the tip of Britain and that eastern seaboard. If you go far enough west, you hit the other side of Russia and India and Africa, and we're like on an island with nowhere to go. Now, if we all decide one day to get uppity and don't think about the civilians and everybody at the same time and every country just hits the fucking button, there won't be any more racism. There'll be survivors, hopefully, but there won't be any more racism. What are you going to tell your kids right before they die? That all of this shit happened because we couldn't get along? All of this happened because over in Asia there was a wetback that decided he wanted to push a fucking button? Over there in America there was a bunch of rednecks and Negroes and niggers and chinks and gooks and yellow man and red man that just hated everyone else, and they pushed the fucking button because they had a red-headed ginger leader that just didn't want to be straight with people. And then we have Russia, where there was a former KGB leader who just thought that he could conquer the world because that's what they wanted to do. What did we tell the survivors of the aftermath of when we all just get pissed off one day and just say fuck it, hit that damn button, and then we're all dead? Every fucking human being that ever existed is dead. What do we do when we all wipe each other out? Because I'm going to tell you, as a vet, and from what they told us in those 12-hour classes, that if nuclear war happens, and if you're not in the middle of the battle and you just happen to be one of those off-centered non-military targets that get hit, complete liquidation is like that. And worse than that, supposedly, and they say supposedly, you won't feel a thing. It won't be like the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. It won't be like the atomic bomb on Nagasaki. It won't be nothing like that. It would be worse and it would be faster. So you have to ask yourself, what do we tell the next generation of human beings about how dumb we were? About how we couldn't get along because of the color of somebody's fucking pigmentation? That instead of exploring space, we were exploring better and easier ways to kill each other when we could have been doing so much more with our lives. What do we tell that? We tell this generation of millennials, because Generation X, we're still here. We're not dead yet, but we're still here. We tell them to make a difference now, to change now, and stop looking at people by ethnicity, and stop judging people, and let's try to all get along and have some kind of communication that doesn't involve someone getting a racial slur thrown at them, but more like, that was a great job that you did with those profiles, that little trigger thingy. You know, you've discovered how to make fuel last longer so that we can go into space longer and colonize Mars, or I think Jupiter. One of them isn't a planet. One of them is like a big ass gas mass of rocks. I don't remember which one it is, but it's between Jupiter and Saturn. We can colonize Mercury, but it's kind of close to the sun, so we probably don't want to go that direction. I don't know if there's enough fucking air conditionings or power units to make that shit happen. But why don't we worry about colonizing our future instead of destroying our present due to the fucking fact that everybody is something that only God can change? All the money in the world ain't gonna make me a white man. All the money in the world ain't gonna make me a black man. That will happen when the cops put handcuffs on me, but all the money in the world is not gonna make me a full-blooded Cherokee. I haven't met my rites of passage, but all the same, I'm still gonna be that little multicultural guy that tried to save the world and tried to stop racism. That's basically what these 3 videos were about. Trying to stop racism. And sometimes they struck a nerve. Sometimes they don't. I'm James Williams Hughes, Comfort Habit number 2. BC and you.